Right, so a happy St. Pat's to everybody. Lovely to get back again. I've got to say it's lovely to see you all again, but we're not really seeing very much at this moment.
There's loads.
Are we on there?
Loads of them. Yep.
So what things are happening?
Now we've got so far. We've got some of the Padstow lot tuning in. Oh, Stuttgart in Germany. Hello, Stuttgart. Hello, Truro. Hello, over in Ireland. Awesomeness. So give us a shout on the feed there and let us know where you're all tuning in from, because that's really nice. We've done one that is going to come out across the world tonight, so yeah. Quite excited.
No idea how far it's going to go.
Oh, Ellen. So Ellen has asked, where is this? We're playing from Cornwall in the UK.
We're in our secret lair, high in the mountains of Cornwall.
Bristol. Yeah. We've got Somerset. We've got St Issy. We've got Curie. We've got Fradden. Mr Gill. Good evening.
We got lots of Cornwall.
Hello, Laura. Hello, Penwithy. What else we got? Clonmel. Oh, nice. We like a bit of Clonmel. We like a bit of racing from Clonmel. Tenerife. Cardiff. Woohoo! This is quite exciting.
Hey, getting around a bit.
Hello, Olivers. Preverton, Newquay. County Tyrone.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Yorkshire. Durham. Nice. Dublin. Well, it's very nice to see you all. Thank you for joining us, and we're going to try. I'm going to keep this on, so I will be looking at people's requests and stuff. We've got a list of things that people have already asked for, so we're gonna play some of those, and hopefully those will also be on your list, you guys. So hope you've all got
a drink in your hand.
Yeah, what's everybody drinking? We've got a Guinness going on at the moment.
Sledger.
Yeah, we've got a bit of Guinness going on. Well, it's not quite the same as having it in a pint in the pubs, and we can't wait until we're able to go back and be playing again properly.
Does anybody know what St. Patrick actually said when he was driving the snakes out of Ireland? He says, "Are you all right in the back there, lads?"
Oh dear. Oh dear.
That set the tone. And so it begins. Oh no. Right. Well, let's start with this one. We might as well start with the first one. It avoids confusion later.
Do we need to tell people who we are?
For anybody who doesn't know who we are, which I imagine is very doubtful, we're actually Black Velvet, a all one family Irish band who've now been professional in Cornwall for 32 years.
But that's why everybody you're seeing us, even though it's lockdown, that's why you're seeing us in the same space, because we do all live at the same premises. So we're not breaking lockdown rules. We are allowed to do this. So
yeah.
Right.
Are we sitting comfortably?
I think so.
Right.
I think we are.
Near to Banbridge town in the county down, one morning in July, down a bowling green came a sweet Colleen, smiled as she passed me by. She looked so neat from her 2 white feet to the sheen of an up brown hair. The coaxing of, I had to shake myself to be sure I was standing there. From Bantry Bay to Derry, from Galway to Dublin town, no maid I've seen like the sweet Colleen I met in the county down. As she onwards sped, I shook my head, I gazed with a feeling rare. I said, says I, to a passer-by, was a man with an up brown hair. He smiled at me with pride, says he, that's a gem in Ireland's crown. That's Rosie again from the banks of the band, star of the county down. From Bantry Bay to Derry, Galway to Dublin town, no maid I've seen like the sweet Colleen I met in the county down. There we go. Galway to Dublin town. No maid I seem like the sweet Colleen I met in the county down. From Banjo to Derryshire, Galway to Dublin town. No maid I seem like the sweet Colleen I met in the county down. Here we go.
Now I've got to say something. As is our annual tradition, there's a certain member of Black Velvet who doesn't, at any other point of the year, drink any Guinness whatsoever. So it is you, that's true. So we would hate to bring bad luck upon anybody.
I'd love to be sick.
So here's your moment. So this is, you know the rules. But hang on, you've got to put the glasses on as well while you do it.
There we go. Hey, Elton John. Yeah, good.
Go on, mother. Go on, mother. Go on, mother. In one, in one, in one, in one. Is that it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh my God.
I'm
Oh, a bit of breaking news. We've had great happenings over in the States this week. Yeah, it's absolutely true. You know Prince Harry over there in his new mansion. Well, he was in his new mansion when a big parcel arrived, great big box, and it turned out that it's all presents that were given to Diana. They located after it come to the States. They rooted around in the cellar, found a big box of all the gifts that she was given in all these foreign countries, and he stuck it in the hallway and promptly forgot about it. Went out, and he was met by his mate outside, who brought his new Camaro sports car, like at the sports saloon, 6 litres. And he says, "Do you want to drive?" And Harry, of course, being Harry, says, "Yeah, come on, yeah, come on." Now, the only time that Harry has managed anything with 6 litres was an armoured car. So, it's a bit of difference of performance here, and he's a bit carried away with it. So he's tearing round up and down the driveways and things. Takes a corner a bit too quick, right where Meghan's got a chicken house, and ploughs right into the chicken house, blitzes it completely, flattens it totally. Chickens, by now, are road pizza. There's just a cloud of feathers left in the air. So he dives out the car, panic-stricken. Oh, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Then he goes flying in the house. Meanwhile, flies headlong over the parcel that he's left in the hallway. And it splits open, and there's gifts rolling everywhere down the hallway. And he picks one particular thing up, this brass lamp affair. And he thinks, well, this looks like it might be a few bob. Looks old, this. And he rubs the dust off. And, of course, the obvious happens. The genie appears. Cloud of smoke. And he says, "Oh, Prince Harry." Yeah, what? He says, "I'm genie of the lamp, you freed me." He says, "But we're a bit low on the wishes, so we're going to have to just give you one wish." Harry says, "Well, that's easy." He says, I've just totaled Meghan's chicken house and all the chickens, and she's going to kill me. She's going to go ballistic. She's going to divorce me. She'll lose her chickens. Can you put them all back together? Put it all back together and give me the chicken, as though I've never done it, and put the fence back, everything. And the genie says, "Come on," he says, "be fair." He says, I'm powerful, but have you seen it? Just it's a mess out there. He says, "No, I don't think I can. No, I really don't. I'm not going to manage that." He said, "Have you got any other wish?" He says, "Well, it would be nice to heal the rift in the royal family and make the royal family love my wife as much as I do, and we could all get back together again." And the genie thinks a second. He says, "Come on, let's have a look at those chickens." Right, well, this one is a bit of a ting twister. A ting twister. It's not as in feather plucker and all that one. No, it's nothing. No, not as bad as that.
Not the chicken song.
No, not in the chicken song either. No. We saved that for the underbrown wrapper. It's called The Bug Down in the Valley, and a lot of people know this one. This is that traditional thing, often sung when everybody gets drunk later on, normally in St. Pat's, but I'd rather have a go now while I'm still relatively sober.
On the weddings.
Yeah. And for those who don't know it, it starts a bit like McDonald's Farm and adds on as you go through. You sing the first verse and then you add another piece, and then you sing those 2 and you add another one, and then you sing those 3 and you add another one, and so it goes on. So those of a brave disposition could even join in. You're sitting there on your own, there's nobody to hear you. oh, roll the rattling bog, bog down in the valley, oh, roll the rattling bog, bog down in the valley, And in the bog there was a tree, rare tree, a rattling tree, tree in the bog with a book from the tree in the bog down in the valley, oh, roll the rattling bog, bog down in the valley, oh, roll the rattling bog, bog down in the valley, On the tree there was a limb, a rare limb, a rattling limb, limb on the tree with a tree in the bog with a book from the tree in the bog down in the valley, oh, roll the rattling bog, bog down in the valley, oh, roll the rattling bog, bog down in the valley, On that limb there was a branch, a rare branch, a rattling branch, branch on the limb with a limb on the tree, tree in the book with a book from the tree in the book down in the valley, oh, roll the rattling bog, bog down in the valley, oh, roll the rattling bog, bog down in the valley, On that limb there was On the branch there was a twig, a rare twig, a rattling twig, twig on the branch on the limb with the limb on the tree and tree in the bog, bog on the tree in the bog down in the valley, oh, roll the rattling bog, bog down in the valley, oh, roll the rattling bog, bog down in the valley, On the twig there was a nest, a rare nest, a rattling nest, nest on the twig with a twig on the branch on the limb with a limb on the tree and the tree in the bog with a bog on the tree in the bog down in the valley, oh, roll the rattling bog, bog down in the valley, oh, roll the rattling bog, bog down in the valley, On the twig there was a nest, a rare nest, a rattling nest, nest on the twig with a twig on the branch, branch on the limb with a limb on the tree and the tree in the bog with a bog on the tree in the bog down in the valley, oh, roll the rattling bog, bog down in the valley, oh, roll the rattling bog, bog down in the valley, And in that nest there was an egg, a rare egg, a rattling egg, egg on the nest on the twig with a twig on the branch on a limb and a limb on a tree with a tree in the bog with a bog on the tree in the bog down in the valley, oh, roll the rattling bog, bog down in the valley, oh, roll the rattling bog, bog down in the valley, Everybody with me so far? And in that egg there was a bird, a rare bird, a rattling bird, bird in the egg with the egg in a nest on the twig, on the twig, on the branch, on the branch, on the limb, on the limb, on the tree, tree on the bog on the tree, and the bog down in the valley, oh, roll the rattling bog, bog down in the valley, oh, roll the rattling bog, bog down in the valley, And that bird there was a flea, a rattling flea, flea on the bird in the egg with an egg in a nest, nest on the twig with a twig on the branch on the limb, limb on the tree with a tree in the bog with a bog on the tree in the bog down in the valley, oh, roll the rattling bog, bog down in the valley, oh, roll the rattling bog, bog down in the valley, oh, roll the rattling bog, bog down in the valley, oh, roll the rattling bog, bog down in the valley, That is the first time I've ever tried to sing that sitting down, and I think it's possibly the last. This is a guy gets stopped by the coppers, gets stopped by the police. And is this your car, sir? And what are you doing now? You're on your way home, yeah? It's a bit late at night to be on your way home? Yeah, well, he says, I work late. And a copper glances in the back of the car. On the back seat, he's got 3 chainsaws. 3 big chainsaws on the back of the seat. He thinks this is a bit strange. Why should anybody working with chainsaws? And he's not going to cut trees down at night. Excuse me, sir. He says, I happen to see you've got chainsaws in the back. What the hell's that all about? He says, you've been working, you haven't been cutting trees. No, you don't understand, no. No, he says, I'm an entertainer. I'm a juggler. He says, I juggle running chainsaws. I start them up and then juggle chainsaws. Well, you do what? You're a madman. You can't, no, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. He says, well, I'll get him out, I'll show you. So he gets the chainsaws, and he gets all these three running. And he's there throwing it one after the other, juggling these chainsaws as they're running like that, and the coppers are standing there watching him. And there's two guys come past in a car. And there's one turns to the other one, he says, thank God I finished drinking. He says, look at what they're doing to test drivers these days. I don't know.
No, I'm just wondering, somebody's tuned in from New York at the moment. What time is it in New York? It must be either very early or very late, right?
5 and 26 minutes past. Whatever, I don't know.
Yeah, what time is it in New York? Ah. No, I'm really sorry. Somebody's posted a flag, and don't know, where is that flag from? I'm terrible. I'm terrible at, is that it?
What flag is it? So look.
It's too small for me to see.
Is it Cornish?
No, it's not a
No,
Cornish
I can't
flag.
see it.
I'm not sure.
I can see the shape
you
from
can
here.
tell who was no good at flags in school.
There's a couple here. One called Harry, one called Megan. He said I didn't like that gag.
Yeah, he didn't like that joke. Harry and Meghan didn't like that joke.
And they said, has anybody got any more chickens? Could you pass me the guitar and that? It's a Bungle Roy. Bungle Roy.
Okay.
I've done Bungle Roy for ages. Let's try Bungle Roy.
Now, this follows a tale, doesn't it, this particular song?
Yeah, it's a cautionary tale to all young men who are wandering around the town. Watch out for a damsel who skips up and down with a basket. Now, this is not something that's going to happen to everybody. But if it does, it's best be warned, you know.
She's up to no good.
Jack was a sailor. He rode round the town. He met with a damsel that skipped up and down. Says the damsel to Jack as she passed him by, would you care for to purchase some queer Bungle Roy? Raddy Roy, raddy Roy, raddy Roy. Says Jack to himself, now what can this be but the finest old whiskey in far Germany? Smuggled up in a basket and sold on the sly, and the name that it goes by is queer Bungle Roy, raddy Roy. Did it right, raddy Roy. Jack gave her a fiver. He thought nothing strange. She said, hold now me basket while I run for your change. Jack looked in the basket and a child he did spy. Be damn it, says Jack, this is queer Bungle Roy, raddy Roy. Did it right, raddy Roy. So to get the child christened was Jack's next intent, and to get the child christened to the parson he went. Said the parson to Jack, what name will he go by? Be damn it, said Jack, call him queer Bungle Roy, raddy Roy. Did it right, raddy Roy. So all of you fellas all roll round the town, beware of a damsel that skips up and down, and beware of the damsel as she passes you by, if she asks you to purchase some queer Bungle Roy, raddy Roy. Did it right, raddy Roy. Did it right, raddy Roy. I intended to put that in, and I missed it.
Oh.
I never updated.
Was that the updated outtake?
Yeah,
Is it?
yeah.
Oh, okay. Linda Linda's asking about your Scooby-Dooby joke or your penis transplant joke.
Oh, request for... Okay. Request for a gag, dear.
Wow. Yes.
Especially for Linda. We've had a gag requested here. Either one of two. So, two guys in the golf club. Up against the porcelain in the gents' toilet. And... What? So they're up against the porcelain.
The 6,000 people heard you say that now. That's terrible.
Up against the porcelain in the gents' toilet. They've been in the toilet 3 times now. They must be really bad. Got bad prostate or something.
I'm sorry, that's interference over there. You know how stuff happens on the internet and you get that interference? That's interference over there.
Yeah. So anyway, there they are. They're still in the toilet. They've been there ages now. So the one's standing right back off the porcelain, and his mate walks over. He says, "What the hell's that?" He says, "I don't remember you being built like that." "What, this?" "Oh, yeah, it's my new one." "Yeah, well, your new one?" "Yeah." He said, "I had a transplant. I got rid of the old one, had a transplant." He says, "Beauty, innit? 1,500 quid. He said, "I think it's money well spent." He says, "I've always wanted one like this." Oh, God, yeah. Come on, give us the address. You've got it done. Yeah. She's wanting a new kitchen, but I am having a new one of them first. Gets the address, right? So he don't see him for a couple of months. Anyway, suddenly he's in the toilets when his mate walks in and he's standing back from the porcelain. "Aye, somebody's been to see the surgeon." He says, "You've got a new one." Yeah. He says, "I'm pleased with this." He says, "But you were done, mate." "Yeah, yours were 1,500 quid. They only charged me 600 for this." "Yeah," he says, "I know why." He says, they gave you my old one." In a neat little town they called Belfast, apprentice to trade I was bound, and many's the hour sweet happiness I spent in that neat little town, when a certain misfortune came over me, which caused me to stray from the land, far away from my friends and relations, betrayed by the black velvet band. Her eyes, they shone like diamonds. I thought her the queen of the land, and her hair hung over her shoulders, tied up with a black velvet band. I took a stroll along Broadway, meaning not long for to stay, when how should I meet but a pretty fair maid traipsing along the highway. She was both fair and handsome, her neck it was just like a swan, and her hair hung over her shoulders, tied up with a black velvet band. Her eyes, they shone like diamonds. I thought her the queen of the land, and her hair hung over her shoulders, tied up with a black velvet band. I took a stroll with that pretty fair maid, a gentleman passing us by. I knew that she meant the undoing of him by that look in her roguish black eye. A gold watch she stole from his pocket, placed it right into my hand, and the very first thing that I said was, "But says to the black velvet band." Her eyes, they shone like diamonds. I thought her the queen of the land, and her hair hung over her shoulders, tied up with a black velvet band. So before the judge and the jury, next morning I had to appear. And the judge, he said to me, young man, your case it has proven quite clear. And we'll give you 7 years penal servitude to spend far away from the land, far away from your friends and relations, betrayed by the black velvet band. Her eyes, they shone like diamonds. I thought her the queen of the land, and her hair hung over her shoulders, tied up with a black velvet band. Now come on, you jolly young fellows, and this warning take by me. And when you go out on the town, my lads, then beware of that pretty Colleen, for she'll feed you with strong drink, my lads, until you are unable to stand. And the very first thing that you'll know is you've landed in Van Diemen's land. Her eyes, they shone like diamonds. I thought her the queen of the land, and her hair hung over her shoulders, tied up with a black velvet band. And her eyes, they shone like diamonds. I thought her the queen of the land, and her hair hung over her shoulders, tied up with a black velvet band.
Now I've got to say something.
We ought to be doing like they do at rugby matches and have some taped applause coming from you.
Oh no, I've got something. I have actually got something funny, but I'm not allowed to use it.
What?
Well, Scotland. Somebody in Scotland sent you a little recording on the WhatsApp that I'm supposed to play when you do a joke and when you do exactly like the rugby, you see. So you know, so what we've got is we've got one which is designed for, you know, when it's a really cheesy joke with a little voice. We've got one that's a I like that one.
For when he misses the conversion.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Now I've got to say something as well.
Fire away.
I wonder if they've got the engine working in Wexford currently.
Oh yes. Bit of a slip up there. Yeah.
And I would also like to know
What happened? I don't know what happened. Did he get towed in?
There was oil everywhere.
Oil seal.
I know nothing more than that, but the picture was there was oil everywhere.
Oil seal gone. Yeah. And you don't run an engine with an oil seal gone.
No.
Not unless you want to blow it up.
I actually think it was
Claim on
quite
the
contrived.
insurance.
I think the person in question who is listening now, I think the person did it themselves to engineer getting some parts off.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah, it
Just
worked,
putting
didn't
that
it?
out there. That's you could draw that conclusion.
Took the sun plug out.
You
Took the
could
sun
draw
plug
that
out.
conclusion from it.
Yeah, okay.
And I would like to know what they're all up to in Wexford, because last time there was a cunning drinking game was going on across the water with reference to John. So I'd like to know.
This was John B. It's John B doing this.
Send us a message. No, it wasn't John's fault.
No,
it was
no.
certain other members who were using John as a pawn in their drinking.
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
That is PAWN.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah. Yes. What?
I'd just like to say congratulations to our son James and his new wife, Jack Young, who will be watching tonight for our family.
And we think she's very brave.
She's the new Mrs. Murphy.
You're getting very sentimental, Mark.
Yeah, I am. And you'll be watching tonight, so...
That's what doing your channel.
Yeah, you better be watching, actually.
I know.
How about that
You
time
better be watching, brother. I'm doing a tune, am I? Can we have some polkas then? I feel a polka. A polka in the
I was reading the other day how bad it is drinking, how really bad drinking is. I read about it. Yeah, I read about it in the paper. So I've stopped reading now.
I think you can put. I think you can wear my glasses for this. Seeing as you don't need to read anything, you don't need to read any
behind
jokes or
you?
anything. You can wear my glasses for this
Okay.
one.
It's behind you, love.
Okay.
Yeah, or it keeps you back in it.
Right. Or would you rather do Briscoe and Taylor in the Cash?
You can't see.
I'm doing polkas now. Too late, Flo.
This,
Too late, Jim.
Okay.
do that and then.
I know Elton John feels like now. So I wonder if he finds the piano
You
and
know,
things
they're
like this.
pretentious, these performers, aren't they?
This is actually
Right. These are actually 3 polkas that are danced to on the Titanic, which a lot of people have heard already. There's Temperament, Wright's Man, and
No. There's Dennis Murphy's £42 check and John Ryan's. I'm doing those polkas.
you're not doing.
I'm doing the polkas.
Oh, the polkas. They are the
The
polkas.
Titanic polkas.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's okay.
Keep
Right.
up.
Yeah, whatever they are, here they are. Hope you like them.
Keep up.
1, 2, 3, 4. Can I take this off now? They're steaming up.
They're not steaming up.
They're
They're
steaming
open
up.
shamrocks. You're such a fibber. I'm going to put them on.
Oh, did you hear where William Shatner was talking about opening a lingerie factory? Yeah, he was talking about it. It was in the planning stage, but he had to pull out finally because he thought Shatner pants wouldn't really go very well.
That's shocking. That's shocking. Shocking. Yeah. Now, I like these little claps. The little clap emojis. Thank you, everybody.
Oh.
Hello, Sue. Sending you lots of love.
Oh, you get so, yeah.
What's everybody got to drink then tonight? Just because it's laid back some pats doesn't mean that, you know, we're not having a little drinky poos. So, what's everybody, what you got? I'd like to know. Canned Guinness is not the same, is it?
What about
Just
you
not
guys?
the same.
Home brew.
True.
Been doing a home brew, haven't you, Alan?
Yes.
Oh, I really have. Anybody who's into homebrew, Coopers are doing a stout that is absolutely fantastic. You use their own special brewing sugar, like a milk sugar that they use. It is absolutely stupendous. Like,
it's nearly as good. It's nearly as
it's
good
sweet,
as Banjo.
slightly sweeter than Guinness. More like a Menadoo. More like Menadoo.
Oh, and I've also
Wonderful.
got to say thank you, Steve Winchester, for giving us the shout out the other day. Thank you for that. Appreciate that. Steve has been doing regular live shows right the way through all the lockdown and everything, and keeping people entertained and keeping people happy from Delaware, I want to say Delaware, Tintagel, North Cornwall music. But Steve Winchester is fabulous, fabulous songwriter, singer and guitarist. So anybody who
So thank you,
likes
Steve.
their music, tune into his as well. It's normally, I think, most Saturdays. Forgive me if I'm wrong. Jill will probably post a little message on there, on the feed to say when. I think it's normally Saturdays, but it's fabulous.
Well, let's get some feet stamping and some clapping going on.
What are you doing?
Hills of Connemara.
Oh, are you? Oh,
Hills of Connemara.
we like that one.
Nice little chorus. Gather up the pots and the old tin can, the corn, the mash, the barley and the bran, and run like the devil from the excise man. Keep the smoke from rising, Barney.
I've got you. Yeah.
Right, we'll start with the chorus. Gather up the pots and the old tin can, corn, the mash, the barley and the bran. Run like the devil from the excise man. Keep the smoke from rising, Barney. Your eyes well peeled today, the excise men they're on their way, searching for the mountain trail in the hills of Connemara. Gather up the pots and the old tin can, corn, the mash, the barley and the bran. Run like the devil from the excise man, keep the smoke from rising, Barney. Now that's for it's too late, the excisemen they're at the gate. Oh my God, they're drinking it in the hills of Connemara. Gather up the pots and the old tin can, corn, the mash, the barley and the bran. Run like the devil from the exciseman, keep the smoke from rising, Barney. Yep. Hey. Gather up the pots and the old tin can, corn, the mash, the barley and the bran. Run like the devil from the excise man, keep the smoke from rising, Barney. Swing to the left and swing to the right, the excise men they'll dance all night, sucking up the tate and morning light and smoke from rising, Barney. Gather up the pots and the old tin can, corn, the mash, the barley and the bran. Run like the devil from the excise man, keep the smoke from rising, Barney. I like that one. Oh, shall I do me little mandolin bit?
Yes, if you want.
Yeah, nobody's seen me ever play a mandolin on stage.
Well, they have, but not for quite a few years. No. Not for.
Certainly not this one.
Alan the old boogie last time.
Yeah, but now they can't throw anything, can they?
Yeah, no, that's true. Anybody throwing something, they have to throw it a long way, Mother.
I don't think you'll not be able to see this at this range. It's a very pretty little thing. It's all laid out in mother of pearl. There's a big dragon on the back, and the dragon goes up the neck and things. It was I bought it from America. They sent it over from America. It's a ridiculously cheap price. Right, so this one's called the Earl's Chair. The reason,
Yes.
yeah, just me, yeah. The reason I don't normally use this on stage is that Caroline now, unfortunately, bless her, has got really nasty arthritis in her fingers. So where she used to play guitar and giving me the chance then to play something else like a banjo or, you know, something else, now it just sounds a bit thin. But seeing as we've got a captive audience, we'll just give it a little try. The Earl's Chair. There we go.
Not heard that for ages and ages and ages. Okay, so you've got, also on your list, you've got Rocky Road to Dublin.
Oh, right, okay.
Just in case anyone asks,
And,
this isn't a real fire. Otherwise...
There's nobody you're sweating. Look at...
Yeah, Mother would like you to know she's not about to burn her butt over there.
It's a false fire.
You need to shuffle your bum back a little bit because
Yeah.
just a minute.
I should tell people why we've decided to do it in this small room.
You tell people why you
Because
decided.
when we did the last one last year, it was in a big room and it was echoing, so we decided to do it.
It's because it's
Compressed.
intimate, Mother. Intimate's the word you're looking for. Intimate.
The ambience is better. And by ambience, I don't mean one of those things that goes tearing around, that goes, nah, 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 nah. That's a different thing. Different thing entirely.
Ambiance. A little bit of ambiance.
Is that French?
Yeah, it is.
That's amazing.
I know, I'm clever now. Ambiance.
Ambience. Yeah. I'm no good at French. For years I thought aperitif was French for a set of dentures.
Mr. Trebilcock, this dress is green. I know it looks black because it's against the green, the brighter green, but it is green. It is definite 100% green.
Well, she's nattering. I'm going to have another drink.
I forgot to put your
Drink!
It is 100% green, I assure you.
Drink! Right, well this one's a slip jig, which is an absolute swine to sing, because there's no gap in it to get your breath, and the sadistic ones in our usual crowd always request this one because they can see how much it stresses me. I have to breathe through a completely different orifice when singing this song. 'Twas in the merry month of June when first from home I started, left the girls at June, soaking bird and butter to the house its father dear. Kissed my darling mother, drank a pint of beer, grief and tears to smother off to reap the corn. Wheat for rye was brown, struck a stuff like thorn to banished ghosts and goblins, brand new pair of brogues, rattling over the bogs, frightening all the dogs upon that rocky road to Dublin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, on the hare, turned her down the rocky road, all the way to Dublin, white da. In Mullingar that night I rested limbs so weary, started by daylight, spirits light, and there he took a drop of the pure to keep my heart from shrinking. That's the body's cure. Mary's on for thicket to see the lasses smile, laughing all of the while at me curious turn, but set your heart a bubbling, asking was I heard wages I required. I was sick and tired of that rocky road to Dublin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the hare, turn her down the rocky road all the way to Dublin, white da. In Dublin next arrived, I found it such a pity to be so soon deprived. A few of that fine city, then I took a stroll. All among the quality bundle it was sold. In a neat locality something crossed me mind. When I looked behind, no bundle could I find. Upon mistake a wobbling asking for the rogue. Said my Connaught rogue wasn't much in vogue. On that rocky road to Dublin in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On the hare, turtle down the rocky road, all the way to Dublin, well, da. So started then for home, my spirits never failing. Landed on the quay just as the ship was sailing. Captain had me roared, swore that no room had he. When I jumped aboard a cabin found for Paddy. Down among the pigs, did some hearty jigs, danced some hearty rigs, and water round me bubbling when a party had. Wished myself was dead, or better far instead. From that rocky road to Dublin in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On the hare, turn her down the rocky road, all the way to Dublin, da. The boys of Liverpool, when we safely landed, called myself a fool. I could no longer stand it, blood began to boil. Temper I was losing, should have Aaron's oil. They began abusing her arm, his son says I, she leaning in a cry. Galway boys came by, they saw I was a hobbling with a loud hooray. Join me in the affray, quickly cleared the way for that rocky road to Dublin in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On the hare and turned her down the rocky road, all the way to Dublin, da. On the hare, turned her down the rocky road, all the way to Dublin, da. Here's one called Rolling Home. It's a lovely chorus song. If anybody wants to sing along at any time, this is the one. It's rolling home, rolling home. When we go rolling home, basically. Rolling home, when we go rolling home, when we go rolling, rolling, when we go rolling home. When I used to do some of the folk clubs, you could stop singing altogether and just leave it up to the crowd and eventually come in again for another verse. Round goes a wheel of fortune, don't be afraid to ride. There's a land of milk and honey waits on the other side. There'll be peace and there'll be plenty, you'll never need to roam. We go rolling home, when we go rolling home. Rolling home, when we go rolling home. When we go rolling, rolling, when we go rolling home. So join in, everybody. Rolling home, when we go rolling home. When we go rolling, rolling, when we go rolling home. Well, the gentry in their fine array do prosper night and morn, while we poor weary labourers do plough and sow their corn. The rich may steal the power, but the glory's ours alone. When we go rolling home, when we go rolling home. Rolling home, when we go rolling home. When we go rolling, rolling, when we go rolling home. Well, the frost is on the hedgerow, and the icy winds do blow, while we unto the fields must go, drive through the driving snow. Our dreams rise up to glory, up where the lark has flown. We'll go rolling home, we'll go rolling home. Rolling home, we go rolling home. When we go rolling, rolling, when we go rolling home. When we go rolling home, when we go rolling home. Rolling home, we go rolling He was amazing in the photos. He used to lift the roof off.
Can we do a whiskey in the jar?
Yeah, why
Can
not?
we do a whiskey in the jar for all the guys in?
Not whiskey in the jar. No, that one, okay. That was once done to me, actually. It was a Pumice and Ives. It was the Golden Lion. Golden Lion. At that time, they had like a flip-up bar thing, and there was one guy one side of the flap open, another guy standing the other side. One guy only liked black leather. And the first man, I said to him, have you got any requests, mate? Yeah, can you do us that whiskey in the jar? He says, but you're not going to do that crap Thin Lizzy version, are you? What? I said, well, we're not with the acoustic guitar anyway, but I says, no, but I says, they made a good job of it. I do the old-fashioned version, what they took theirs from. It's because they made a real crap job of it, didn't they? And the bells began to ring, and ding, 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 jerk alert, jerk alert. And I said, well, I can't agree with something that made that much money. And his mate, the other side of the flaps, turned round and he said, it did make us a lot of money. He's trying to wind you up. He says, my name's, I think it was Steve. My name's Steve. He says, I was the lead guitarist on that track. So he was with Thin Lizzy. So he was trying to wind me up. I don't remember his name. It's not Steve. I don't think it's Steve.
A crazy night. A crazy night.
After he'd met me, actually.
Yeah, after I've met you, that's true. Most people do go a bit crazy after we've also got to give another shout out to Flanagan School of Dance.
Oh, yes.
Yes, to the lovely Annie Flanagan, because I know she's listening right now. Anybody who is
she's gorgeous. Annie's lovely.
And who would like to learn some
Irish dance, they are amazing.
Annie's school
We've played them several times, yeah.
Flanagan School of Dance.
Yeah,
And
terrific.
she's awesome.
All the tabards and proper shoes and everything. And the soft shoes, that starts the little toddlers off with soft shoe and gradually comes up into the hard shoe stuff. Brilliant. Fantastic. I do the top half.
Like that. We're great at the top bit.
The top half, I got it down pat, it's brilliant. Well, 'twas I was riding over the far-flung Kerry mountains. I met with O'Farrell and the money he was counting. I first but used my pistol, and then I draw my rapier, saying stand and deliver. I am a bold receiver, mushering Ramadan. White Fall, my daddy ho, White Fall, my daddy ho, there's whiskey in the jar. I count the dollars money, it made a pretty penny. I put it in my pocket and I took it home to Jenny. She promised and she swore that she never would deceive me, but the devil take the woman, she never can go easy. Ushering Ramadan. White Fall, my daddy ho, White Fall, my daddy ho, there's whiskey in the jar. So I went up to my chambers for to take a slumber. I dreamt of gold and jewels, and sure it was no wonder. Jenny drew my charges, filled them all with water, and sent for Captain Barron to make ready for the slaughter. Mushering Ramadan. White Fall, my daddy ho, White Fall, my daddy ho, there's whiskey in the jar. Mushering Ramadan. White Fall, my daddy ho, White Fall, my daddy ho, there's whiskey in the jar. Next morning, bright and early, before I rose to travel, up came a band of footmen, and likewise Captain Farrell. I couldn't show the charges, for alas, I was mistaken. She'd stolen away my rapier, and a prisoner I was taken. Mushering Ramadan. White Fall, to prison without judgment or right reason. For robbing Captain Farrell and that old Kilgannon Mountain, they didn't take my fists, I knocked the sentry down, and bade a small farewell to the jail in Sligo town. Musha-ring-a-ba-doo-ra-ba-da, white farmer daddy ho, white farmer daddy ho, there's whiskey and the jar. Well, there's some who take delight in carriages rolling, and others take delight in hurling for the bowling. But I take delight in the juice of the barley, cold and pretty femmes in the morning, bright and early. Musha-ring-a-ba-doo-ra-ba-da, white farmer daddy ho, white farmer daddy ho, there's whiskey in the jar. Musha-ring-a-ba-doo-ra-ba-da, white farmer daddy ho, white farmer daddy ho, there's whiskey in the jar. This guy goes into the doctors. This was a request as well. I was told I got to tell this one. The guy goes in the doctors and he says, "Doctor," he says, "I'm desperately in need of your help here." He says, "I'm getting awful headaches, terrible pains," and he shoots pains right across the top of my head, and it goes right down my spine, right down the back of my neck. Right down the back of my neck. It's stopping me sleeping. I've had time off work with it. I just can't function anymore with it. I'm afraid I've got a brain hemorrhage or something going on. You're going to have to check me out. Please help me. So he does all his checks and he sends him for a brain scan and he gets him back in the surgery again. And he said, "Well, I can't really find that much wrong with you," he says, "but I've not physically examined you completely yet." He says, "So if you want to take all your clothes off, let's have a look at you and I can." He said, "I don't know what to think about this at all." And the guy takes all his clothes off, and as he drops his trousers, the other doctor says, "Oh my word, look at that." "Oh," he says, "why need to spot that to start with? Look at the size of that thing." He says, "The weight. It's dragging on you, the whole of your nervous system. It's dragging down like that. That's why it's getting the pain down the back of your neck. It's going through your spinal column. It's the weight of your equipment there, and it's dragging on all your nerves." He says, "That's what's doing it. That's what's giving you the pain." "Oh, so what can we do?" He says, "Well, it'll all have to come off." "Oh, no, doctor, come on, no, there's got to be some other way." "No," he says, "believe me," he says, "if there was another way, I'd tell you." He says, "It's the only way. We're going to have to just whip it all off, and then you'll be okay." Oh, I've got to be rid of this pain. "Yeah, okay, I'll do it. Put me in." So he books him for the operation. He goes in, has the operation. He comes out, and he's feeling really low. He's lost all his old friend. And he's feeling really low, and he thinks, "I'll go in and have measured up. I'll get measured up for a suit. If I'm going to be important, I'm going to look important, So he goes in and gets measured for the suit. And the weight, the tailor is measuring all the arm length, across the shoulders, around the waist, everything. And he gets the inside leg. He says, "Right, so which side do you dress?" He says, "What? Which side do you dress, "No, I don't know." "What?" "Which way do you hang your tackle? To the left or to the right?" He said, "Well, does it make any difference?" "Oh, yes, sir. You get it the wrong way, you'll get this awful shooting pain. Goes right over the top of your head and down your leg." The doctor is still missing. They've not found the body. Yeah, why not? Yeah, we do know the song. How long have we been on him?
Don't know.
Neither do I. I'm going to watch. The guy in the bingo parlor is calling on the number out. 2 little ducks, 22. All the threes, 33. Yep. Well, wherever they are. Legs, 11. All this sort of stuff. The other cars. And he says, "I'm looking for some, 14. And this woman down the front says, "Hey, you! Oh, looking for some, isn't 14. He says, "It was for you, missus."
That's why you're not allowed to call the bingo no more, isn't it?
Oh.
That's why you're not invited back to call the bingo.
How do you make 100 sweet old ladies shout shit? Call bingo. Oh, shit. tell me ma when I get home, boys won't leave the girls alone. Well, my hair's on my comb, that's done right till I get home. She's handsome, she's pretty, she's the belle of Belfast City. She's the curtain of 1, 2, 3. Say, won't you tell me who is she? Ah, but Doherty says he loves her, all the boys are fighting for her. Knock at the door, ring the bell. Oh, my soul, love, are you well? Down she comes in quiet as snow, rings on her fingers, spells on her toes. Riding one again, says she'll die, little to get the fellow with a roving eye. I'll tell me ma when I get home, boys won't leave the girls alone. Pull my hair and stole my comb, that's her right till I get home. She's handsome, she's pretty, she's the belle of Belfast City. She's the curtain of 1, 2, 3. Say, won't you tell me who is she? Boys won't leave the girls alone. Pull my hair, stole my comb, that's her right till I get home. She's handsome, she's pretty, she's the belle of Belfast City. She's the curtain 1, 2, 3. Say, won't you tell me who is she? Ah, she's handsome, she's pretty, she's the belle of Belfast City. She's the curtain 1, 2, 3. Say, won't you tell me who is she? Shove the furniture back and get on your feet.
Incidentally, if anybody fancies buying us a pint, there is a virtual tip jar which is located in the main write-up of the page if anybody fancies buying us a pint at the end. It's very welcome. It's not expected, but it's very, very welcome.
It would be very welcome, yeah.
Or a bottle of milk.
Or a bottle of milk.
We could buy a loaf. We could buy a loaf then.
A bottle of milk. Dairy Crest. No, not Dairy Crest. Arla milk. Rodders. A bit of Rodders, the good stuff. Yeah.
You went to Sally Gardens or Songford Island?
Sally Gardens.
No, let me do Songford Island. I like Songford, and it's St. Pat's. This is a Songford Island. This is a sweet little thing. Walking all the day by tall towers where falcons build their nests. Silver winged they fly, they know the cry of freedom in their breasts. Saw black head against the sky with twisted rocks that run down to the sea. Living on your western shore, saw summer sunsets, asked for more. And I stood by your Atlantic sea, and I sang a song for Ireland. Talking all the day with old friends to try and make you stay, telling jokes and news, singing songs to pass the time away. Watch the Galway salmon run like silver darting, dancing in the sun. Living on your western shore, saw summer sunsets, asked for more. I stood by your Atlantic sea, and I sang a song for Ireland. And dreaming in your night, I saw a land where no man has to fight. And waking in your dawn, I saw you crying in the morning light. And silver-winged the falcons fly, they twist and turn, all in your pale blue sky. Living on your western shore, saw summer sunsets, asked for more. And I stood by your Atlantic sea, and I sang a song for Ireland. And I sang a song for Ireland. Pretty little song.
Pretty. Okay. I think we You've just got that on repeat, haven't you?
Oh, I need to put this one down.
You
Swap
just
over
need to
again.
swap on a minute.
Swap,
Do you need
swap over again.
Swippy swappy. Swippy swap. Swippy swap.
The way we squeezed it, it's been like being in the blue at Pulper, isn't it?
Oh, we miss you. We miss you guys from Pulpero. If you're listening, and I know some of you are,
Yeah.
we miss you very much.
It's always a welcoming ground in Pulpero.
lovely, isn't
It's
it?
brilliant. Like Padstow, the shipping Padstow. There are certain gigs that you look in the book and you think, oh, we going there? Oh no,
Yes.
oh no, not that one. And then other ones, you look in the book and you think, oh, soap, that's brilliant.
You
Lovely,
don't
yeah,
think,
that'd be great.
You
That.
don't think that there's one. Not anymore.
No, not anymore. We have weeded out the
No,
ones
we
that
tend
weren't
to
very
play
good.
now the places we
We
like.
don't, yeah.
You miss Roskilly's. Oh, I miss loads of places. I miss all of you guys.
Oh, she's going to this fucking New York
Oh,
girls.
dear.
Go on then. All right.
Quickly.
All right. New York girls.
You're getting in it. Watch it.
As I woke up one evening in July, I met a maid, she asked my trade. Sailor John, says I, it's away, yo, Santy, my dear Annie. Oh, you New York girls can't can't you dance a polka? To Tiffany's I took her, I spared her no expense. I bought her 2 gold earrings, they cost me 50 cents. That's the way you Santy, my dear Annie. Oh, you New York girls, can't you dance a polka? Say she lied, you sailor, now see me home you may. So when we reached her cottage door, she up to me did say, that's the way you Santy, my dear Annie. Oh, you New York girls, can't you dance a polka? I kissed her and I left her before her flashman came. So fare away, you Barry, 'cause I know your little game. That's the way you Santy, my dear Annie. Oh, you New York girls, can't you dance a polka? I wrap my glad rags round me, and to the dock I'll steer. I'll never court another mate, I'll stick with rum and beer. That's the way you Santy, my dear Annie. Oh, you New York girls, can't you dance a polka? That's the way you Santy, my dear Annie. Oh, you New York girls, can't you dance a polka? Special report and Steve Donny presents. Well, what's the news? What's the news? Oh, my boat Shelmel dear, with your long barrel muskets of the sea. Say what wind from the south blows its messenger here, with a hymn and a song for the free. Good news do I bring you forth. Good news shall you hear, Burgy men. For the boys march at dawn from the south to the north. Libby Kelly, the boy from Glen. But tell me who is the giant with the gold curling hair, who rides at the head of your van? But 7 feet is his height, and with inches to stare, he looks like a king in command. Oh, my boys, that's the pride of the Wall Chandeliers, amongst our greatest of heroes and men. Fling your beavers aloft and give 3 rousing cheers for Kelly, the boy from Glen. Well, Enniscorthy's in flames, but Wexford has won. Tomorrow the Barrow we cross, and on the hill or the town they have planted a gun that'll batter the gateway to Ross. All the Fortmen and Bargy men march o'er the heath, with Harvey to lead and the van. But the foremost of all in that grim gap of death will be Kenny, the boy from Glen. The cold sun of freedom grew darkened on Ross, and sat by the Slaney's red webs, and poor Wexford stripped naked hung high on the cross, her heart pierced by traitors and knaves. Glory, oh glory, oh, to the brave sons who died for the sake of long downtrodden man, and glory, oh, to my minstrels who the boy from Titanic. I get one.
You got filled up, right?
By a lonely prison wall,
No.
I heard a young man calling. No, not really. No, I don't think so. No. Okay. I could almost do Bono, you know. I do Nubbo instead.
Dyslexic Bono.
Just like singing Bono. Oh.
Yeah, you've got to roll it with
It's nearly time for us to start. Stop it. We started off, we're going to do about an hour. We've done about an hour and a half already, so. And it's long life, those fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the wing, we had dreams and songs to sing. Now it's lonely round the fields of Athenry. By the lonely prison wall, I heard a young maid calling, singing, Michael, they have taken you away, for you stole rebellion's corn, that the young might see the morn. Now the prison ship lies waiting at the quay, all together, and it's long life, those fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the wing, we had dreams and songs to sing. Now it's lonely round the fields of Athenry. By that lonely prison wall, I heard that young man calling, saying nothing matters, Mary, when you're free. For you, famine and the crown, I rebelled, they caught me down. You must raise our child alone with dignity. And this long life, those fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the wing, we had dreams and songs to sing. Now it's lonely round the fields of Athenry. And it's long night, those fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. And our love was on the wing, we had dreams and songs to sing. Now it's lonely round the fields of Athenry. By that lonely harbour wall, she watched that last star falling, as the prison ship sailed out against the sky. Now she lived in hope and prayed for her love and botany bed, and it's lonely round the fields of Athenry. And it's lonely, those fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. And our love was on the wing, we had dreams and songs to sing. Now it's lonely round the fields of Athenry. And it's lonely round the fields of Athenry. Lovely. And the crowd go out. More, less.
You've got to make your own crowd. See, the thing is, you see, I can see the crowd down here. I can see oh, okay. Leslie says, can you please do the national anthem or the rugby anthem?
Oh, we've got that.
I've heard it.
Can you do a lively one?
I just want to read you the anthem. Sjøna finna fallet av gærligeren, vinter så tar kjenter annet jord, Famous spacer shantir fasta, ne a fara til navan troll. A nag they in farna, our gun organ, hon was no sul, our gun as cre, at namek nabile, shalif canny, a run a fen. Soldiers are we, whose lives are pledged to Ireland. Some have come from a land beyond the wave, born to be free. No more our ancient sireland will welcome the despot or the slave. Tonight we man the Varnaville, for Ireland's sake come woe or wail. Through cannons roar and rifles peal, we'll sing a soldier's song. Come the day and come the hour, come the power and the glory. We have come to answer our country's call from the four proud provinces of Ireland. Ireland, Ireland, together standing tall, shoulder to shoulder, we'll answer Ireland's call. We'll answer Ireland's call. They're nice songs.
I'll do a little tune while you... We all know where you're going.
What are you doing now?
I'm doing a little tune. It will be Tenpenny Bit and the Rights of Man and Irish Washerwoman. Yeah. I don't know where you've knocked the other one off to.
Yeah, I dropped a clanger.
Well,
And now you've dropped a clanger.
well over. Well, I've got one whistle left.
I think we're getting ready now. So, in advance of the final number, let's thank everybody for tuning in. So many friends we're waiting to see again. Yeah, so many faces we're wanting to see again. But this is just the next best thing.
And thank you to all the venues that have shared this on. Thank you to everybody who has given us a little shout out.
Sally at the Banjo and all that.
Yep.
People.
Yeah, there's loads of people on here, all the way from Roskilly's. There's the Banjo, there's Hayward Cider Farm, Shubert Padstow, Queen's Brig, and the Three Tons of St Kevin, the White Hart.
Oh, Colin, yeah.
The City Inn. I'm really sorry if I've forgotten anybody. Jack and Tower in London. But yeah, thank you for joining us all over.
Couple of dear friends, yeah. Jack, Jack and Tower, the friends that we lived on Minorca for a year, and they were our bosom buddies and always will be forevermore. And poor Charles, he's had a bit of a rough time of it. Yeah,
so cheers,
and
mate.
We're hoping he's feeling a little bit better, and he's just come out of hospital, so we're hoping he's okay.
Now, everybody, there is no excuse whatsoever for not joining in with this. Everybody knows the answer to this.
Well, I've been a wild rover for many a year, and I spent all my money on whiskey and beer, and now I'm returning with gold and great store, and I never will play the wild rover no more. It's no, nay, never, no, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. I went into an alehouse I used to frequent, and I told that landlady my money was spent. When I asked her for credit, she answered me nay, saying custom like yours I can't get any day. It's no, nay, never, no, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. I reached into my pocket, pulled called out sovereign's bright or something, and the landlady's eyes opened wide with delight. She said they have whiskey and wine at the best, and those words that I spoke were only in jest, and that's no, nay, never, no, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover, no, never, no more. I'll go home to my parents, confess what I've done, and I'll ask them to pardon their prodigal son. And when they caress me, as oft times before, then I never will play the wild rover no more. It's no, nay, never, no, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. And that's no, nay, never, no, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. Good night, God bless you. Thank you for tuning in. We hope to see you all soon. So thanks again.
Thank you, everybody, and we hope to see you back in a venue shortly. It's not going to be a long.
Appearing in a venue near to you.
If anybody would like to buy a CD, you can get those CDs through the Black Velvet Facebook page. You can see that there's a little thing for CDs, or you can go onto the main website. The one that's listed on the Facebook is the All the Favourites ones that's got loads of all the stuff that you normally see us do. Obviously, this is a bit more laid back than it normally is. We thought we'd do a little bit more acoustic.
Unplugged. Yeah.
So, yeah, there's loads of stuff on there. So we will see people back at venues. We're starting booking things now. So if anybody fancies having a gig in your local pub, weddings, parties, all that sort of thing, we are booking up again now.
Pub, restaurant, crematorium, you know, whatever.
Don't be silly.
Yeah, we did one, didn't we?
You've not,
don't be silly.
You've not mentioned Christina.
I haven't mentioned Christina.
Oh, yeah, come on.
And I do love Christina very much. She's going to laugh now because
In Scotland.
I said I wouldn't mention her this evening, but Christina is our head of PR. So ordinarily you would see Christina when she's around, sat at our gigs, sat in the corner with a little jacket on, joining in.
Sometimes known as 5 straws.
Yes, 5 straws. So, miss you too. Thanks everybody, and we'll let you all know if we're going to do another one, when we're going to do another one, we'll let you know, and the gig diary will be updated shortly. And equally, if anybody fancies giving us a pint, sending us a pint, the link is on the main feed of this. It's paypal.me/Black Velvet Irish Band. So until we meet you all in person, we love you, and we'll see you soon.
Sing us off with So Long Farewell.
No. Go away.
Bye everybody. Love you lots.
Julie feckin' Andrews.